Well, she wrote the international bestseller The Room, and later the screenplay for it earned her an Oscar nomination. And joining us is Emma Donoghue, whose latest work is for 8 to 10-year-olds. Incredible. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Emma. And first off, just congratulations on the success of The Room. That's incredible.
Thanks so much, Bill. You know, Room was a breakthrough for me partly because it got me writing from a child's perspective. So that's what's led directly to my writing for a younger age group, kind of 8 to 12. So it's amazing how one book kind of leads to another.
Yeah, talk about that a little bit more. I mean, just the topics that you broach in The Room, how do you go from there then to writing a book that's more directed towards, like you said, 8 to 10-year-olds?
Well, the Lotteries series has quite an idyllic atmosphere. You know, a total contrast with that tiny little locked room in my most famous book. The Lotteries live in this huge house and there's lots of everything, you know. 4 parents, 5 pets, 7 kids. I just wanted to write about family life in a way that drew on my own memories of being the youngest of 8 in a big Irish family, and just capturing families at their best and showing kind of multiculturalism in action, you know. A city where, you know, people are living cheek by jowl with people who are very different from them, and it all works.
Well, talk about kind of the transition from your first, or The Room to the silver screen. Can the Lotteries expect that same type of success or that same progression?
You never know. You know, my agent always said to me, a book is a sure thing, but a film is a dream. But I think the Lotteries could work very well on screen, you know. I'm a huge fan of some shows like Modern Family, say, that manage to show, you know, families as they are today with all their messiness and blending and, you know, people joining a family and leaving a family and just getting on with the crazy busyness of it all.
Yeah, well, Emma, just the amazing success you've seen already with the new book coming out. And then what's the future hold for you? What do you want to be doing here for the next, like, 2, 3, 4, 5 books down the row?
I think I've got a few more Lotteries books in me because it's such a huge, lively family and they all have so much to say. You know, they're in my head arguing for their time on the page. And it really draws on my own 2 kids, and every time they get off the school bus, they've got some new story for me, and I say, I'll have to put that in the next Lotteries book. So it's just a fount of inspiration. Oh,
that's wonderful. I have 2 kids as well, and sometimes the things they tell me when they get off the bus, I'm not sure would make the best stories to tell, especially out into the public, but I'm excited to hear what stories your kids tell.
It's true, you have to kind of censor what you hear sometimes.
So, well, Emma, again, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on the amazing success of The Room, and we can't wait to check out the new book again and hear all about the Lotteries. Thank you so much for joining us, Emma.
Thanks, Bill.